G'day, you cunts. Making a video for my Aussie bloke friends down there. Hadn't really been feeling it lately, but today I happen to have the tripod in the truck. You know, so I figured I'd make a video. So I lost my other phone mount's dead. So here we are, mates. I was thinking this morning, you know, I was reading through the Aussie Cossacks Telegram flow about all his commentary that's unfit for this platform. And, you know, I was thinking, we've got an opportunity, mates, because we're no longer shipping your kangaroo meat to the Ruskies because of the sanctions. So what y'all need to do is go to the Germans that run everything, the EU, Ursula von der Leyen or whatever her name is, and convince this broad with the science that marsupials, unlike other mammals, they don't fart, mate. They keep it all in their pouch and then convert it to helium, eh? We can tell them that we can use this marsupial-based helium for some kind of new fission process, and it can power Germany and the whole EU, right? And you won't have to have cattle. Man, I'm running over like a 2x4. That's a board over here with nails in it, probably. Turn this shit off. Yeah, kangaroos, mate. They're like giant possums. They're marsupials. Except for they don't hang from trees with their tail, but they stand on their tail and, you know, whatever they do. But yeah, dude, marsupials keep their methane, what y'all would call it, right? Or is that more UK? Their methane stays in their pouch, and they convert it into helium. Depending on the species of marsupial, we can say it's either helium or some other kind of inert gas. Figure out a way to use that as an excuse for them not to kill all the marsupials, or you know, as meat because they fart, right? And we can sell kangaroo meat to the world as a beef replacement. You know, there's a shitty fast food chain in America. It's not really shitty, but it's low end when it comes to food. American food is trash, but it's called Jack in the Box, and they have tacos that are 99 cents. They used to be. They're probably $2 now, but my mom told me back in the 70s that she knew a guy who said they were made out of kangaroo meat. And I always thought that was fucking weird. But y'all probably think it's awesome. But yeah. But on a serious note, though, they really do want to starve us all out. You need to have your food. You know, speaking of which, you know, I've got some chickens. Like most sensible people, I think, at this point are trying to dabble in that. And one of them, I noticed, flew into the open hood of my van. And so I'm like, oh, this is going to be funny because it's going to crawl in there and look around, and then I'm going to walk up and it's going to go, ah, and fly out, because that's what they do, because they're like lizard brain, and they're very predictable. So I'm like, okay, watch this. So I make like a 5-second or 10-second whatever video of a chicken flying out from under the hood of my van, and I thought it was funny. That motherfucker gets 700 views in the first 16 minutes or whatever. But if you make a video like, look, man, the world's falling apart, trying to tell everybody what's going on, pouring my fucking guts out across the earth through the internet where the system can see what I'm saying, just to let people on the other side of the planet know that, like, hey, man, us Americans and Texans, like, we're not necessarily in control of what our leaders are doing. As much of you understand what that's like around the world right now. And, you know, the tyrannical Anglo-American empire has basically killed America, skinned us alive, and is now wearing our skin, marching around the planet, committing atrocities with our skin on. And, hey, man, I just want you to know we're sorry. I mean, it's that shit we can do about it. You know, if you oppose them, you're a domestic terrorist. So you just it's like every other Western country. It's awkward because we all have weapons. But, like, you know, take me for example. I live in Texas. We're an open constitutional carry, open carry state now. We didn't used to be, but like you can walk around like with that on your hip all the time, and it's legal. But if you're in a city where, you know, a certain dude that you're not allowed to talk about, that everybody knows, paid to get the prosecutor or the district attorney elected, you're smoked, bro. The Second Amendment don't mean shit if there's a video of you somewhere saying how, you know, you're in opposition to whatever the fuck they want you not to be, and it's over. So it's just awkward here, but it's the same thing. No one's gonna do anything. Everyone's like, when are people gonna do? No one's gonna do shit, bro. Nobody's gonna do anything. That's the thing. Nobody's gonna do anything. You've already let them, you know, shut everything down, and I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative. I know there's Aussies protesting all over the place. There's people all over Europe, everywhere, protesting everything they can. But that's what Klaus said was going to happen. A much angrier world, you know. But yeah, the takeaway, kangaroos don't fart. They convert it in their pouch to helium. Depending on what we feed them, we can control what inert gases they produce. And we can use them to fuel the earth, right?